Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Been doing a lot of work in the journal, and as you can see, it's gaining weight. I was asked by one of my subscribers where I get the stuff that I use. And up until the pandemic started, I hated shopping online. So it would be like, at that time we still had AC Moore, which I felt so bad when they closed. Michael's, Joann's, Tuesday Morning had a lot. Even Walmart and Target at one point were big on the crafts, but they've all sort of gotten away from it. Tuesday Morning, my work area here is only 6 feet by 8 feet, and Tuesday Morning probably didn't even have enough to fill the 6 feet. Joann's is getting the same way. Unless you got a Cricut, their paper crafting selection is very small. Michael's is almost exclusively recollections. They sell very few of the brand names, and I'm talking Tim Holtz, Prima, things like that, unless it's inks or specialty stuff. Hobby Lobby is Paper Studio, and I'm not a big fan of Paper Studio, especially their stickers, because I can never get them to stick. I always have to glue them down. But others have no problem with them. You know, if that's where you want to shop, that's fine. But when the pandemic hit, we had to go and do our shopping online. And I booked it as long as I could. And I went on to, Hobby Lobby and Michael's websites and shopped there. What we call local online stores, in the U.S., we have scrapbook.com, Cherry on Top, Ranger Tonic Studios, and these were the ones that I used to shop at. Now, a while back, I used to shop at Wish. Didn't really have a problem, but I had to pick and choose what I bought from there, because it seemed like some of the things I bought were looked too much like this name brand or that name brand. Well, now they've come out with see what else. Besides Wish is still there. There's Temu, which I've heard good and bad reviews about them, but I personally have never had a problem with them. Like anything, you got to be careful of what you buy. Another one, JournalSay.com. JournalSay has got some beautiful things, but like Temu, JournalSay is from overseas. There are crafters you can buy from. There's, because I made a little list here, so the ones that I personally have bought from. The Paper Outpost, Pam's YouTube channel. She has an Etsy store. Most awesome digitals that I have seen. And by digitals, I mean her little digi-kits. Like, this is one of them. Look at the designs on that. Now, this is not one I bought from her. She has a monthly newsletter you sign up for, and you get a free page of a digi-kit every month. This was this month's, or it may have been last month's. I'm not sure, but I signed up for her newsletter. Another one is for those that don't like making your own journal but would rather have a template so that it's not so much sewn together as it looks like a regular book. Genevieve Designs. She has an Etsy store. The woman is a creative genius. There's also Roxy Creations, but now Roxy is based in Italy, and from Roxy I get some of the older papers, old book pages, straw paper, and it takes a little while for shipping from Italy. and the shipping is a little bit more. But there's another outlet we can shop at. If you like lace and bling and beads and stuff, Jennings 644. See if I wrote her down. Where is it? I thought I had her down here. Yeah, it's Jennings Creative Boutique. She sells the most wonderful oddments, but it's being shipped out of the UK, so it takes a little bit long. Shipping can be a little pricey. If you like buying completed journals, when she has them, Pam will put one up in her shop, her Etsy store here and there. Charlotte Peterson, she's also on YouTube. Her Etsy store, Someplace in Time, has completed journals and other things. When she gets them done, they go in her Etsy store. You have to watch her store very carefully, because it'll be there 1 minute, and if you don't get it, next minute it's already snatched up. But the ones that I have talked to you about, they have YouTube channels, which is where I found out about them. And you look in the description, it takes you to their Etsy stores. Pam with the Paper Outpost, she has what's called a fundle, which is a collection of old book pages, magazines, just about everything in it. And the price is not bad. You'll have to go on there and look for the exact price. But I have gotten so much stuff lately that, and especially, since the first of the year, that I put a hold on my shopping for outside of my workroom, and I started doing my shopping right here in my workroom with what I have. And I know a lot of you are going to think, oh yeah, well, if you've got, look at what you've got. Go through what you've got. You'd be surprised at the things you will find that you forgot about. And that's me. I forget about what I buy, and the next thing I know, I bought it a second time. You go to put it away. I already have one. Yeah, I do that a lot. So to show you some of the places that in my workroom that I shop, one is, let me see, I don't know if I can pull this over here. Let me rearrange a few things here. One is my, well, okay, let's do it this way. Because, and I wouldn't normally do this, but I was asked. So, this is for the couple of you that have asked. This is like a 3-tier little wooden thing. I think I got it at AC Moore or something. And this is where I have some of my older paper stash. All in here. But in the bottom, let me set this up some, because I don't want everything to spill out. It's got a drawer. And in the drawer, I have little lace bits and pieces that I can pull from. So, this is on my desk. And this is one of the places I go shopping at. Another thing is my tray. And in here, I found this when I was looking through things. It's a whole packet of Tim Holtz's wallpaper that I've never even used before. I found it, I bought it, but never used it, so it's in here. And I keep it in the sleeve because I don't want it to get dusty. I have a couple of the washi tapes that I bought when I was in Japan. Now this came in a package. We all know what the bubble wrap is. But this one, I don't know if you can see, it's got the little tiny bubbles. I think I'm going to use my stamp and use it as a, see if I can do some sort of background thing on it. So, I have it stuck in here. I have my notepad. I've got a couple of little envelopes here that really need to go in the other one. So, I'll put those in there. In here, little plastic containers is all this holds. This one has stamps in it. Most of these I peeled them off and then ran them through my Xyron. Here are more like ephemera pieces and some stickers, but most of these in here are not stickers. This is my little container of retro stickers, and as you can see, it's quite full, so I've got a lot to pull from. That goes in there. The large one back here is where I put my washi tape, the ones that have the backing on them. I will cut them up into the different designs, and I keep some in here. When I run low, I can easily replace it or replenish it. These are vellum stickers, and some that are not vellum. Butterflies, whatever. These are like my, the stickers you never know where to put. They're in here. In here I have my keys and flowers, and it may not seem like the container's very big, but when you open this up and you start going through it, I've got more flowers than I'm going to use for a while. So I'm good on flowers. My next little one holds all vellum stickers. Yep, all my small vellum stickers are in this one. And same size container, but there's a ton of stickers in there. And I keep this sitting right here on my desk so I can pull if I need a sticker. I know where they're at. I don't have a lot of everything because I have downsized a ton from when I moved in. My craft room used to be in my mother's old bedroom before my son and his wife moved in. And it was a 13 by 14 room with a huge walk-in closet. Yeah, I was packed to the gills. Now my space is 6 by 8, and yeah, downsizing was a must. But I got rid of things that I know I do not use. This is just a little 3-drawer acrylic thing. In the top I have bling. The next one are paper clips, and the bottom are the bigger blings and odds and ends that I didn't know where to put them. So that's my odds and sods drawer. So move those out. Then these things are not very light. Oops, I need to put this back where it belongs, because if I don't, I'll go to look for it and I won't be able to find it. I have 2 washi tape containers that hold the washi tape I'm currently using. And then if I go to switch it out, which I try to do on a monthly basis, choose another design to use, then it's easy. That one stuck to it. I just open it up. I can take these out, put new ones in. And then I've got my washi tape that I'm using. I have a couple of clips on here, my other journal clip, my other page clip, and these are mainly all the books in little packets that I bought recently from Temu and Journal Say. So I put those all in here. I have stickers, I have papers, I have vellum stickers, and these are the larger ones that really don't fit in the plastic containers. I have envelopes and vellum. Oh my gosh, do I have vellum. Let's see, it starts, all this here, I don't know if you can see, all this here is vellum. Little pieces, big pieces, and I'm talking big pieces, but they're all here where I can pull from them. And these little books are so nice. I fell in love with them. These are not stickers, these are just pages, but I've got flowers, I've got them on vellum page. Yeah, it's a nice little collection. I keep them in here, and when I need something, this is where I go. This is where I go shopping. That sits back there on my desk. That one goes there, the other one goes up there. Because if I don't put these back right now, then I'm going to have a mess. I try to clean up when I get done with something, and when I use something, I try to put it back where it belongs. Okay, clips and clips. Okay, that one's done. A lot of you heard me call or talk about my Pull Me box. Well, sits on that is, this doesn't sit in there, but my scrap tray of little pages. And then, I'm not sure I can lift this up to get it over here, but yeah, I got it. This is my Pull Me box. I know it doesn't fit in frame, but it's quite large. Like here's the front, it goes all the way down to the back. And I paid little things that I have these left over. So that goes up there because that's where that'll fit. This I'll stick in the side because that's where it will fit if I can get it in there. I have envelopes on here. I've got little, these are puzzle pieces that are supposed to go right in there. These are things that I will sit here and I will look through. These are my odds and ends that I will pull from if I need something. Like I've got little things, medium. I've got large things back in the back and over here on the side. I've got, you know, smaller pages. I've got tags that I bought like in book form. What I'm talking about is, you see if I can pull one out. Like these tags. Now see, there's a good example. I bought one, forgot I had it, bought another one. Yeah, and then they come in all shapes and sizes, but I know where my tags are at. I know where I bought Smash books, which to me I think are like little list books, journaling spots for books, for, you know, pockets and stuff. But this is where I pull from. When I go shopping, these are the main things that I go shopping at. See if I can get that back over there without anything falling off. The the doilies that I use to ink through, I keep them in a little photo page, and those are in my Pull Me box. I'll put this back over there where it belongs because that's where I know. Oh, I meant to put these. Now see, I meant to put these away and didn't do it. So I'll move this out of the way. That goes back in here with the other envelopes. So that's put away. That's put away. And then when I pull out, I end up with a pile of stuff on my desk. So when I'm ready to work on my journal, I have pages. I have scraps. I have things that I have pulled out of one box or another, either from my paper, from my Pull Me box, or it's stuff I've received as a Happy Mail that I want to use, and it's all right here. So I've got all of this. Doesn't stop there. A lot of you saw me make the little sticker books. I have my own on my desk. And these have the stickers that I pulled are all in here. Now I don't have any on the pages yet, but I put a bunch of them in the book, but I still have my pages free. So if I come across one that is on a bigger page that I need, I can pull it off and it goes in there. Now, when I went to Japan, I pulled some stuff to take with me to work on, to work for that journal. And I love vellum, what can I say? So I pulled a lot. And most of these are vellum stickers, some are not. But I still have all of this. Now, I have everything else I put away, but I have not put this away. Because as you can see, I'm just rifling through it. And I've got stickers and pages and all kinds of stuff in here. And I have not put it away because I would have to go through and do one of these to get it all separated into what goes where. See, those are fairly easy. Those would go on one. That's something else entirely. I would have to go through each one of these. I'm lazy. I admit it. I'm just too lazy to deal with it, so I keep them here in an envelope. And until I use these, or get down to where it's manageable, that I could put them away, this is where I'm pulling my vellum from. Now, my system may not work for you. Why did those two stick together? Did one peel off somewhere? Let me check. Yep, I've got a peely uppy on that one, so I'll set that aside so that I know I have to use that one. But I'm not pulling out any more vellum till I use pretty much what's in here. That's a lot. So I hope this answered y'all's questions on shopping, where I used to shop, how I shop now, where I shop now. Yeah, and if this helps, you know, y'all with your shopping abilities, you know, if you find something that works for you, stick with it. And if you like what I've shared with you, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified on our next work in progress. Bye, guys.